Oh, hello, my friends. How are you doing? Look at me. Oh, sexy beards. I have colored my beard again. There we go. At least 10 years younger. So back from retirement. the young feller is back on the, I don't know, in the saddle. There we go. How are you doing? Lots of people here. That's very nice. So today, last time when I did a stage event, because I didn't do one this week, I'm sorry. What do I want to say? Oh yeah, you suggested me to do a live challenge where I tell you a topic and then you can post and create something to that topic. And yeah, that's what we're going to do today. So that's going to be the thing today. It's focused on one topic, and then we're checking that out. I hope you can hear me all right. I set up my my gear again, so yeah, that should be okay. Let me see who is here. Hi, local hi. How are you doing? Hey, Ben K. Hey, 0 Point Raketenclub. Hi, that sounds good. Ben K, hi. Nikori, hi. Freak Hitman, hey, how are you doing from my Discord community? Benji Ghoul, how are you doing? Thanks. Hi, Eric, long-time subscriber. Hi, Super Ransel, hi. Dr. DB, hi. 0 Point, how are you doing? Chip, thanks for joining. Paulus, thanks for helping me yesterday with Krita. I'm gonna do a video about that, hopefully tomorrow. Hi, Mithel Dress. How are you doing? Hi, chat. Hi, Dan. Hi, Olga. Hi, Ophelia. Thanks for joining. Hi, what was that? Oh, Grab Media. Hi, how are you doing? AI Dan. Thanks for joining. Lurmin. That's complex names. Thanks for being a supporter of my channel, by the way. Sorry that I can't pronounce your name. Dr. Neff. Hi, how are you doing? And I think now it's kind of repeating. Let's see. Ted Striker is here. How are you doing? Kalpesh, hi. Thanks for joining. Baku, thanks for joining. Dan, Zurich is also here. And Linguist, hi. Thanks for joining. Also, thank you for being a supporter of my channel. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think we have everybody. Init Art, hi. Thanks for joining. High Tech, thanks for joining. Oh, Grab is from, Graph is from France. Yeah, thanks for joining. That's good. Init Art is from England. That's cool. I should read that. Dr. Naf is from Germany. I am from Germany too, by the way. I just was in Germany. Cheops is from Bangkok. I'm going to be in Bangkok in 2 weeks. If you want to meet up, let me know. That would be cool. Let's go for a coffee or something. Yeah, let's let's enjoy that. There we go. So today we are going to do a challenge. I think like we can do multiple challenges. I don't know, but I thought like the first challenge could be 80s movie scene, sci-fi movie scene, 80s style. Which should be with Midjourney. It's kind of easy. With Stable Diffusion, I actually don't know if it can do like the vintage, but it should be able to do the vintage movie style, right? If you type that in, I have never typed it, to be honest. I think I have never. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure right yet. But if it's a sci-fi scene, I guess it's good enough, right? Why do I have a straw? I have a straw because I colored my. Oh, but you can't see the straw. Ah, it's the invisible straw. Look at that. Oh wow, it's a magic straw. Wow, look at that. It's completely invisible because it's green. That is strange. Look at that. I'm holding something and you can't see it. That is crazy. Okay. Well, anyways, there we go. Christmas feelings, my friends. There we go. Okay. So let me post the link in the chat. Let's put this over here and then let's put this over here. Where's the chat? Let's restore the chat real quick. I put this in here. Where's the link though? We need the link. Link, short. That looks good. Copy. And then we put this into here, I guess. Yes, there we go. And then I make this a sticky. So now this is a sticky on top of the chat. Should be on top of the chat for you. I hope so. Yeah, and then just like post a link. to your image, not the image itself, but a post to the link. Sorry, a link to the image, not there's no file upload or anything like that. Just for like safety reasons, so I don't download stuff that I'm not supposed to download. Makes it a little bit easier. Let's see. So you can upload there. The topic is 80s sci-fi movie scene, like in the thumbnail. But you can do whatever you want. So be creative with that. You can have fun with that. It doesn't have to be. It can be, for example, also like a comic 80s style thing or something like that, you know? Or it can be like you can make an alien, but you can also do like in the style of different movie directors, or you can do, I don't know, franchises or Marvel, or I don't know, whatever you want. Have fun with that. Be creative with that. There is no like requirement for the scene that you can do. It could be a Christmas scene. It could be a vampire sci-fi movie. That would be maybe interesting. Would you consider like Alien a vampire movie? Alien vampire? Well, not really, right? They're not sucking blood. They are just, yeah, doing different things. I don't know. Anyways. What? You want to buy one? Who wants to buy what? Wait. Let me pop out the chat again, if I can do that. There we go. So I can actually look at you while you submit the... I want that mug. It's a pretty cool mug. I like it too. I like these cheesy Christmas mugs, right? They're not expensive and it's always fun. I feel like mugs and magnets and shirts are some of the best things you can bring back from a holiday, because that is stuff you actually use. Not these like cheesy shirts with the like print of the, I don't know, like a Buddha on front or stuff like that. You don't really wear that in everyday life, or like a I love New York shirt or something like that. I'm not sure if you would wear that in everyday life, but like shirts like this, like the local stuff that you can buy there, and then you use it and you can remember, oh, it was a nice trip, stuff like that. Horror, yes. Vampire, not really. Yeah. RoboCop. Oh, I forgot about that. Damn it. With the game. But I'm not sure how many of my community are actually gamers, right? So submit some stuff, create it right now if you want to on Midjourney or on Stable Diffusion, any kind of thing. I guess you can also use the image-to-image IPA thing in Focus, or in the control net with ComfUI, or I think it also works inside of Automatic 1111. You can do that to give it like a stylistic idea. Like in Focus, it actually works pretty good. If you play a little bit with the sliders, you can get some pretty nice results with that, right? I will need 10 minutes. Okay. All right. Should I create some stuff in the meantime, or we're just talking about, I don't know. What are you guys thinking about the Austin? How do you say Austin? They kicked out Sam Altman, right, from OpenAI, and maybe he did something bad inside of his family. Is not sure, or maybe there is some kind of like power struggle inside of OpenAI, or maybe Microsoft wants to do something. I haven't actually read the updates about that. Like, is there, like, did they give a reason yet about why he was kicked out? It was so strange because he gave the presentation of the OpenAI Day and then they kicked him out. I think if they would have thought before that they would kick him out, they would have someone else, like, creating, like, leading through the OpenAI Day, right? That's kind of very, very strange. And Greg Brockman rage quits after Sam Altman was fired. Did he? Interesting. They kicked him out and all others resigned. Interesting. Yeah, I only listened to like a live event on Twitter. I want to try that too, by the way. I hope I'm gonna do that someday next week. To create an event on Twitter, live kind of podcast thing where people can come on stage and talk, and then also I have a guest there and stuff like that. He's supposedly back. Is he? Interesting. I should, like, let me check some news here while you create the art. Let's see. He was lying to the company board is one headline. That was 1 day ago. He's fired. Open founder Samuel's out as CEO. I don't see anything about him being back though. I think they kicked him out for some kind of reason. I'm not quite sure. Let's see if we have some results here. We have the first response. Let's see. Oh, there's more than one. Sorry. I was waiting for more stuff to be created, but there's already like 11 submissions. Holy moly. Okay, so we are going to go into that. There's the text warping here. Warp. Let's see what this is. I have to check out the links first. No. Oh no. Why is this from last time? Or did you submit the same stuff again? No, this is from last time. Am I missing something here? Viewing sheet. Wait. Oh yeah, okay, so there's some from last time and then there's one from today. It's kind of, is it sci-fi? I don't know. Let's have a look here. Maybe you can create also some stuff. I will also like let me go back in here to Midjourney so I can create also some. Oh God, it's a typo again. Me and my typos. There we go. One second. Okay, and then let's make another one. And then let's make another one. All right, cool. There we go. Okay. I might move this over a little bit so we have a cutoff here for the contacts. Discord still is kind of a nightmare for any kind of UI design. It's just like really not great to handle. Anyways, let me see. Oh, now I need the chat. 1 second. I have to fiddle around a little bit before I can come back to you. Where's the live chat? There it is. Okay, cool. So I have to put this over here. And then let's go here. And like we... Oh, wow. Look at that. That's crazy. Look at this. Wow. Like Midjourney still is very, very good. My big head is over that. And I want to be a little bit bigger here. There we go. Okay, cool. Now I can't see the chat anymore. There we go. Have anyone more information about the new Confio iNode patch model at downscale? What? I don't know about that. Interesting. I will note that down. How do I note that down? Let me switch over here real quick. 1 second. I need to have my notepad open. That's kind of important. In these no. Yes. And now I want to go to keep. There we go. If you haven't tried Google Keep, you should try that. It's really nice. At keeping notes and then having it like synchronized to everything else. Okay, let's go back here. 1 second. There we go. Okay, and now the chat is gone again. Damn, today is a little bit crazy. There we go. Okay, cool. All right. So you have probably seen my videos from last week for Inside Face. Yeah, that's the name. And I used all the images I created was with Midjourney because Midjourney is just very fast and very good at creating precisely the image you want to have. While with Stable Diffusion, it's kind of a struggle going backward, forward to figure out how to create the specific scene. And then often it's not as artistic as you want it to be. And Midjourney for this kind of stock thing where you just want to have an image without much control, you just want to have the result, is like, wow, it's like really good for that. Like, look at that. I have here beautiful woman, 80s movie, analog film, sci-fi. That's everything I need to put in the prompt, and I get something like this. I mean, that's pretty good, I would say. That looks pretty amazing. Let's make it bigger even. It's going to the wrong browser. Look at... You can't look at that. One moment. Look at this. How good that is, right? From the style... From the drama, from the light, it's looking very cinematic. It looks like actually 80s movie. I mean, that's just like crazy, right? I don't know how Midjourney does it, but they do it and they do it very, very good. Look at this. Please go on the right one. There we go. Look at that. Like the composition again, the light, the color combinations, all of that is there, right? It's really, really good. Christoph, hey, thank you for supporting my channel as a member. Love your work. Glad to hear that your situation with Inside Face has gone well. I'm glad about that too, not just for me, but for the AI community. Can I ask an advice? Sure, you can try. Absolutely. Give it a shot. Hey, Triple Up Monkey is also here. He's helping me a lot. Thank you very much for that. The patch models downscale thing is the Koya deep shrink high res fix thing I sent you before. Really? Okay. I need to pay more attention. There's just so much stuff happening. Interesting. So that is just like for these kind of things, Midjourney is just still very, very good. Very, very nice. Let's have a look at what else it created. Ooh. Oh, can I even show that on the stream? Oh my god. That is so good. I'm always surprised by Midjourney. Like when you do Stable Diffusion, it's really fun because you can do so many things and you can like really dive into for hours and hours and hours and figure stuff out. It's really amazing and it's so adaptable in the stuff that it does. But then you come back to Midjourney and you type like 3 words and you get like a magical image as a result. Look at that! Holy crap, that is amazing. Wow. The quality is just really nice. Like the details, I would say the quality of the image is better on Stable Diffusion now, but the composition and the color and the artistic expression is way, way, way better on Midjourney. Stable Diffusion isn't even close. When it comes, like, look at the dynamic composition, you would not get Stable Diffusion to do anything like that without trying for hours to get it right or to like actually draw it out in ControlNet, right? Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. You have submitted. Christoph says, at this moment I'm feeling stuck with Stable Diffusion ComfyUI and instead of working on something properly, I'm just trying new types of workspaces. Any idea how to get over this problem? Is it a problem? Like, I mean, like playing around with different stuff is, can I submit multiple times? Actually, difficult. You can try to submit, you shouldn't submit multiple times because otherwise not everybody might get a chance during the live stream. So select one image, that would be good. Yeah. Difficult. I mean, maybe you can split your time between playing around with new workflows and see what they can do and actually then focusing on a project you want to do and finishing that project. Maybe make it a smaller project or maybe set your limitations or your expectations lower so you can finish it faster. I mean, playing around is really part of the game, especially with ComfyUI. Fiddling around with tons of nodes and connections and ways to build the workflow is just what it is, right? ComfyUI is basically like a modular synthesizer where the main thing you do is playing around with the different tools you have, right? Yeah, so I would say that's okay. And then you can focus on some stuff that you want to create if there is something you want to create. Maybe there isn't, you know? Doesn't always have to be. I'm not sure if I can show this, but it looks like really cool. It's very creepy though. It's a bit too gory, but again, like the quality is just the quality of the different materials and such. Let's go to something. Oh, here we have oh my god, these good old school movies, vampire, 80 sci-fi vampire. How good is that? And that's actually like the movies looked in the 80s, right? With these sci-fi vampires, you know, like with the strong lipstick and the black leather clothing and this kind of big hair that they had and stuff like that. And always a little bit innuendo in there. Is that the right word for that kind of situation? You know, it's always there. It's always like lingering in the air a little bit that there is more than just the action that is going on. There's some subcontext, you know, that's a little bit spicier. But not acted out, but just like from the atmosphere, if you know what I mean. Okay, let's check out what's going on here. So we have some submissions. These submissions up here we could actually delete because that is from last time. and it kind of just copied it over. Let me see if I can get rid of that so we don't have a mix up here. It goes until here. Delete rows. Yes. Okay. I hope I didn't delete anything that I shouldn't have deleted. Let's see. No, this is the first one. Okay, so let's look at your images. No, this is not your image. This is your image. This is from the Endless. Is it called the Endless Story in English? What is it called? What is the dragon called? Hey, I can't remember anymore. It was one of my favorite movies back in the time. Mine is not 80s, it's 90s. Okay, it's kind of in the time frame, like Charlize Theron. I mean, they had some like very beautiful actresses and actors back in the day, right? Oh yes, it does. A little bit, right? Look at that. Nice. Okay, cool. Yeah. And I kind of like these kind of 80s big hair. I kind of like that. That was a nice style, right? Fuchur. Yeah, there we go. Falkor? Is it Falkor in English? It's Fuchur in German. Never Ending Story. There we go. I even read the book, which I don't know if it's worth reading the book. It's very short. It's very much like the movie. Doesn't really add too much to it. Kind of like, nah. The movie is really good, though. So if you haven't seen that, The Never-Ending Story, especially watch it with your kids. If you have kids, watch it with your kids. Never-Ending Story. And there's some other stuff like The Labyrinth with, what's the name? The singer? Oh, my God. I'm so bad with names. Falkor in English, really? Okay. Who is in The Labyrinth? How do you write that? Labyrinth movie? With? No, not that. David Bowie. Yes, David Bowie. Yeah. 86. This movie. Oh, it's good. At least I remember it as good. Maybe it's not as that good, but I remember it. It has a little bit of Muppet elements in there. Not the original Muppets, but they created something like that for that movie. So that one is really cool. Look at that. Look at these characters here. That's 80s special effects for you. The kind of stuff you love, but you also get nightmares from. How is that? How good is that? Oh my God. There are some children nightmares in this shot here right away. Okay, so here we have kind of a Fuchur thing going on. Falkor. Puppets. Yeah, there we go. New to the stream, I just want to say thank you. Oh, hey, you're welcome. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you very much for that. I think I could have done it without your videos. Oh, that's nice. Thank you very much for that. I need to do more videos again. I slowed down a little bit in my creation cycle, which I'm not happy about, and I think you're also not happy about. Oh, Star Wars. There we go. There we go. Woo, that's a little bit big. Can we get it somehow in the frame? How do I do that? Wait. Let me switch here a little bit. 1 second. Let me download this and then maybe make a new folder. And then download this here and then open this up. Can we do that? No? It vanished magically. There we go. Come on. There we go. Okay, that's better. Oh God. Doop. All right. So I'm gonna close that again so just we can look at that. Very nice. Looks actually like a movie scene. Apart from the hands, though. The hands are not great, but that's just AI for you. Like there's double fingers. He's touching right into the what is it actually called? It's called, does a lightsaber have a blade? Or what is this part called of the lightsaber? The light part. Is it called the blade of the lightsaber or the ray? Or I don't even know. What is this? How would you phrase that? Highlander vibes? Really? Highlander? You think so? Highlander was also a good movie. Yeah, at least I remember it like that. The Highlander movie. Yeah. So what would you say? Does a lightsaber have a blade or not? It's Endless Reality version 5. Oh, interesting. Kyber crystal? No, I'm not talking about the crystal. I'm talking about the laser thing that's sticking out. Lightsaber? Struggle with lightsaber. It's a blade, really? Oh, okay. The long bit, yeah. The long bit. Saber. Laser blade. Plasma blade. Oh, interesting. Okay, interesting. Good. Let's go on. So this was pretty cool. Let's see what else we have. It's not very 80s yet from the style. I mean, of course, like from the movie, yes, but... Ooh, who is this? Wow. Oh, it's also very big. What is wrong with my browser? Why can't I... Let's go like this, maybe. That should be good enough. Can you see that? Yes. Let's go like this. That is... I don't know. I don't even know how to describe that, you know? It's a little bit Christmassy. It looks like a... I would think from the fluffiness, maybe a female bot. I don't know. What would you say that is? Although, like, it has this kind of Einstein crazy hair. It's the cozy brother of Einstein. Glowy, shrinky bonker. Lightsaber is a fictional energy sword. Right. Blade is accurate. I see. Interesting. Right. So that is pretty cool. I like the shininess of the metal. He had some fights here. There's some dents in his metal hat, or her metal hat, we don't know, or its metal hat, whatever this might be. Red light version of 3C CP3. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. It looks a little bit like the red light district, right? Yeah, a little bit. Spicy. Just send my thing. Okay, cool. Let's check that out. Bot with a cold. Oh, that's also good. Fembot. Oh, yes. I haven't heard that in a long time. By the way, do you like... What is good science fiction right now at that moment? Like, who is a good author for sci-fi fiction, right? Because in the past, you have like Isaac Asimov and you have Stanislav Lem and you have all these kind of great like writers for sci-fi stories. Really deep-going stories, right? William Gibson, stuff like that. Gripping stories, you know. That also, I think I don't know what's going on right now. If we actually have like really good writers that create these deep stories that like show you different definitions of the world, you know what I mean? Like, I think in the past, at the time when these writers have been big, there was this kind of idea of throwing out new philosophical world concepts, right? About what the world could be or what humanity should be or the dangers of humanity. And I think a lot of what we see today is more just entertainment, right? Like like, for example, a lot of the Marvel movies is completely hollow. I mean, Marvel movies, of course, is not on the level of Stanislav Lem or Isaac Asimov. There's no comparison with that because one is like pulp fiction and the other one is like actual deep literature. But yeah, I don't know. Is there some good stuff? Second, Hugh Howey. Silo, Hugh Howey. Because there's so many good classics in the past, right? 1984 and all that kind of stuff, right? They made a video game recently about in German it's der Unbesiegbare, the Undefeatable. What is the video game called? Based on the Stanislav Lem movie, book. Invincible. It's called Invincible. They don't follow exactly the book, but it's an interesting story nonetheless. Peter F. Hamilton, but Peter Hamilton, is he still alive? He's an old school author too, right? I wrote his what is it called? What is his big series called from Hamilton? Apocalypse or something like that. What is it called? There's a very, very good series, very big books. I like books like 600 pages, 800 pages, so you can really stick with the characters for a long time. Peter F. Hamilton trilogy. What is it called? Salvation Sequence? No, it has some different name, right? Can't remember right now. Peter F. Hamilton. Pandora's Star, yes. And what's the series of Pandora's Star? What's that called? What kind of... The Commonwealth. Is this called the Commonwealth Saga? Really? I thought it's something different. Apparently it's the Commonwealth Saga. So this is really good. A little bit light, on the light side to read, but it's still very good. Peter F. Hamilton. If you're looking for really big books that are nice to read and have a very good story and very interesting characters, then that is kind of a good... oh! Oh, there we go. Hello. Yeah, baby. We have the Back to the Future cat version. There we go. The purring version. And there we have only the cats. They left him behind. There we go. Commonwealth Universe. Yeah, there we go. The Commonwealth. The Old Knight's Dawn trilogy. The Older Knight's Dawn trilogy from 1996. I have to check that out. That sounds good. There we go. Beyond the Black Rainbow, recently made in 2011, but takes place in 19... okay, cool. And that's a book or is a movie? It's probably a book, right? Maybe it's both. There we go. Blade Runner. Yeah, but Blade Runner is really old, right? When was Blade Runner made? Can't remember. Let's see. Blade Runner. IBM. There we go. 82. Yes, that's also 80s movie, right? Very good. Blake Crouch. Blake Crouch? Sci-fi author? American author. Oh, yeah, he looks pretty young. Okay, cool. Pines. Dark Matter. Interesting. Television. He's 45. He's my age. Wow, okay, cool. Wayward. Okay, I have to check that out. Looks good. He's my age. I have to note that down. 45. I want to see what someone is writing in my age. Okay, cool. Let's check out some other image. Oh no, let's have a look more at this one here. Oh, this is from Freak Hitman. By the way, I forgot the names from the people before. The first one with Falcor or Fucor was from Ben K. The second one from David C. The last one with the spicy robot was from Ted Striker 2000, and this one is from Freak Hitman right now. What was the other one? No. What was this one? That was a very big one. Oh yes, the Star Wars scene. I forgot about that. Sorry. There we go. There we have it. Back to the Future. back to the kitty box. Mad Max. But they are all old movies, right? So they are old 80s sci-fi, right? It's not contemporary sci-fi stuff. Blake Crouch, Dark Matter. Did I already? Yeah, Dark Matter. I need to check that out. That's good. Let's have a look here. Note that down. Dark Matter. So this is pretty cool. Very nice. Really like the quality of all these elements and how well this fits. Is this photo bashing or did you just use a prompt for that? All I use now? What is all you use now? Invoke AI. Invoke AI is very good. I have to check out their notes though. I haven't looked into that. Right? I haven't looked into their notes. Do some more submissions. Oh, some more submissions are coming in. There we go. Oh, wow. Okay. Olivia's movie challenge. Wow. And on you didn't put a link to the live stream though. No, that doesn't matter. That's not a requirement. That is pretty cool. That is very much we have the problem again that Reddit doesn't allow you to make it full screen with the image. But that's very much like an alternative version of the Alien movie, right? Wow. Creepy. And that is what? Is that Midjourney or is it like Stable Diffusion? Let me see. 80s vintage movie scene, a horror movie, cinematic, photorealistic, 8K, natural lighting. Break? Why is there break in there? But it looks like it is very much like a Stable Diffusion prompt, I would say. So there we go. There we go. Okay, cool. By the way, let me do some color marking here so I know where I have already been. So that is very nice. Sorry, I can't show it bigger because of the limitations of Reddit. But yeah, Stable Diffusion with regional prompter. Ah, okay. Regional prompter. Okay. Break is for automatic. What does break do? I've never used break. What does that do in the prompt? Ein linguist says new sci-fi to read Chinese author Liu Cixing, okay, with his three-body problem trilogy. Okay. Is this like, how would you call it? Is it sci-fi-ish sci-fi, or is it this kind of like dreamy storytelling? Like, what is this very famous Asian author that everybody loves, but I'm not really into it? Who is it? Something with H, I think. What's his name? 1 sec. Where's my mouse? My mouse is gone. Oh, there we go. Okay. What's his name? Haruko something. Haruki Murakami. Yeah, I can see the appeal, but I don't like the way of the writing. It's just a little bit too sweet. I don't know. I think I read one book of him. I thought maybe I read this one, I think. IQ 84. What was the big one, his biggest book? I think it was this one, right? IQ 84. Where this is going into a dream world and out of a dream world and back into a dream world. Is it that book or not? And I didn't like that. It was too, a little bit too much Candyland for me. I like science fiction that is a little bit depressing and like apocalyptic and dystopian and stuff like that, and then a little bit of like machines failing us, stuff like that. It's always nice. Anyways, okay, let's go back here. Raketenclub. Wow, that's a cool name. Let's see what he's doing. Ooh, there we go. Okay, can we make this bigger? There we go. Interesting. Like the pose is a little bit strange, a little bit 3 CPO, but I made also Mad Max if you're interested. Yeah. Let's check it out. Why not? Okay. I cheated and uploaded a better version of what? Of this one? Let me see. Oh, there we go. This is the better version. So then we just skip this one. Oh, with the glowing boobs. There we go. Interesting. Okay. Well, I guess it's a practical light. It's like kind of shines where you go, so kind of useful. It's kind of where you place the GoPro also, right? I'm kind of surprised that this chest area is not used for more technical stuff, because it's just like facing where we go, right? This is just, the body doesn't twist, the upper body, so it's kind of like very useful, this kind of area. So for a light, it seems very useful, right? But it's pretty cool. The headlights, yeah. Right. Oh, man. By the way, wouldn't that be a cool art project? Like, you have, like, with AI, I think that would be amazing. A really cool art project is like, you have a female artist or maybe a male artist, because when I unpack here my furry chest, women also look at my open shirt a lot. So you have a camera here that does face detection, and every time someone looks at your chest, it's taking a picture. And also flashing the light at that person. Wouldn't that be cool as an art project, right? That would be interesting. And you could even, like, afterwards maybe make a black stripe over the eyes or stuff like that to, like, hide the identity a little bit. But, like, you would have, like, you do a vernissage, and then after the vernissage, you have an exhibition of everybody who looked at your chest. Wouldn't that be a really interesting artistic work? I kind of like that idea. And it's using AI on top of that, right? That might be a cool project, right? There we go. Maybe I should do that with I hide the camera in my chest hair, and then I say for everybody who's looking at my open shirt. There we go. So we're gonna mark this here as red because we have already looked at that. And then we go to the next one, which is John. Ooh, oh, that's a very wide scene. Look at that. The Michelin Man. What is it? It's I think in Ghostbusters also the Michelin Man. He is kind of like he fell out of favor, right? That brand is kind of like out of the public, other than food, because of the restaurant guide. The Michelin Man is out of the public. Transparent shirt. Yeah, that would be good. Chest hair macro images. Incoming. There you go. Unbuckling the shirt. There we go. That's one of mine. A quickie where I wanted to kind of Ghostbusters feel. It has very much a Ghostbusters feel. Really like that. Can we? Oh, we can even zoom into that. Look at that. These are, we have here the twin brothers with the khaki trousers. There we go. Oh, there's another khaki. Oh, they're all khaki. The khaki boys. So it's the Michelin, mutated Michelin Man against the khaki boys and khaki sister over here. Pretty cool. There we go. Very nice. You know, oh, sorry. By the way, one thing I don't understand is why is it so hard for AI to create a lot of people in an image? Because it can do the faces and everything in a high detail, but as soon as you have multiple people in the same image, even though it doesn't take any more data for the AI, it suddenly doesn't understand it anymore. And this is kind of puzzling to me because there's a lot of images online with multiple people in it. So why is it so difficult for AI to create highly detailed multiple images? Because if you had the same person, just one person in the same size and the same image would be highly detailed. But because there's like 10 people, it's not for some reason. I don't get that. I don't understand that. I don't think they are too far away. Like I said, if you make the same image but with just one person, it would be highly detailed. You can use a detailer, but the rest, the body still is not good, right? The Michelin. Yeah. If someone doesn't know what that looks like, Michelin Man. This is what he looks like, that guy. That was what they had as a logo in the past. This guy here. So he was really famous, and this is the guy you see in Ghostbusters, right? Ghostbusters. So this is why they had this big guy here. Here he looks actually different. Oh, it's not the Michelin guy. Puff Marshmallow Man? What? It's not the Michelin guy? I thought always it was the Michelin guy. Oh no, it isn't, because he's melting into marshmallow. Oh yeah. Wow, my brain completely tricked me on that. Yeah. It's the Marshmallow Man, but the legs are very similar to the Michelin Man. So it's kind of like Michelin Bob and the Grim Grease Monster. It was Marshmallow Man. There we go. And then we have this fat guy here. Oh no, that's also the that is also the Marshmallow Man. Because we have in Germany, we have one that is for cookie dough. What is that called? Doughboy, isn't it? Doughboy. There we have him. Doughboy. Look at that. Like, there's a lot of versions of these puffy men. Look at that. So we have Doughboy, and then we have the small Marshmallow Man, and then we also have the Michelin Man, which I think I clicked away. Doughboy, is he still active? Does Doughboy still do something? Oh, I think he already cashed out, apparently. Doughboy. Pillsbury also has something. Pillsbury boy. Pillsbury? Oh, it's the brand is called Pillsbury. I thought Pillsbury is maybe a beer. Pillsbury. I think I never ate that. It's like this kind of like dough. Is it the dough you break? I think it is. Like, you pop it on the edge of your counter and then you make several like breads or croissants or whatever, right? The Doughboy. There we go. Okay. But this is a very, very cool image. Thank you for that. Let's go on to the next one by Mytheldrias. It has to be an elfish name. Is this an elfish like Lord of the Ring thing or not? I just submitted mine. Okay, I have to maybe go a little bit faster. This one looks really cool. It's like a mix of Blade Runner, I would say, and then also Star Wars, right? Um, Really cool, very nice. By the way, I really hope that all this kind of like stuff that is happening right now with Disney and Marvel and all that stuff really leads to independent movies becoming bigger again. Because there is so much unexplored areas in sci-fi of things you can do, not crossovers, but actually new stuff that you can explore, that you can go into story-wise, character-wise, style-wise, because society has changed so much. And it's not picked up because everybody is doing reruns of old stuff and like recreations, like Marvel is like just the old comics basically, right? So yeah. It would be cool if they if they crap their pants because the quality is not good enough for what they create because it's just all executive decision. I hope some indie stuff comes back, right? Like Tarantino got big with that kind of niche because people got sick of all the other stuff and wanted to watch how to say independent movies more again. And this was his break basically. Afro Man for Peace. There we go. Let's see what you're creating. Ooh, there we have it. The wolf. Wow. The cyborg wolf on the bicycle. Did you ever have a BMX, by the way? That was also a cool thing. I need to buy a BMX again. Even though I'm 45, I think that's not too old. And like riding a BMX is just like a specific feeling of it feels completely different than riding a bicycle. It's shorter. You don't have any gears, right? So you can only go as fast as your feet can move. But also, it's very like it's like you feel very connected to the bike, to the ground, to the movement. It's a very different way than just riding a bike. Also, because the shortness makes a huge difference. So if you can, get a used BMX. Just a cheap one is good enough for the road. And then just enjoy yourself. It's just BMX bike. You should try that once in your life. If you never have done that, get one like this. Get one with these things sticking out or buy them afterwards, not for tricks, but for standing on them. Because it's not BMX riding if you don't stand on them and just go like this with the stretched out arms and stand on the back thing and roll down a hill. You have to do that. That is just necessary. And especially if you're grown up and the bike is so small, it just everything looks goofy and it's just nice. The way you ride when your knees come up to your arms is just cool. It's just very nice. It's a very different way of riding. There we go. But this is also nice. I want to see more. Werewolf. What is it called? Is it called werewolf in English? Is it? It's English, right? Yeah, werewolf.
Werewolf.
Werewolf, yeah, werewolf. I want to see more movies again about werewolf. Bonanza-Rad. What is a Bonanza-Rad? Oh, is it the one that the one with the long seat? Oh, yes, the Bonanza-Rad. Yeah, baby. That's really old school. But I think as a grown-up, can you ride them? Oh, apparently you can ride them as a grown-up. That was very cool. The long seat and this thing here, and then having a flag sticking to that. Why is there no image with a flag on that? Bonanza, look at that. Yeah, that was the coolest thing ever. If you had one of those, that was really cool. Yeah, you were a cool kid if you had one of those. The Bonanza, yeah. That's just, like really cool stuff. Look at that. Are they still sold? I guess they are. Oh, they make new ones apparently. 3 gears? Oh, they had gears? Oh yeah, apparently they had gears. Interesting. Huh. Very nice. Oh, there's one. Oh yeah, with the what is it called? Like the foxtail, with the foxtail. Yeah. And then putting a card in it, like a playing card, so it's doing this while you're riding down the road. Yeah, perfect. And these little plastic things here on the steering. This one is decked out. This one is really decked out. That's very nice. Okay, cool. Let's look at the next image here from Chilled. Oh, what is this? Oh, okay, cool. Nice. Are you from Japan, or why is this like Japanese up here? Really cool. I wish I could read that, but I can't. But oh, it's a little bit small though. Let's pump this up a little bit. Very nice. Okay, cool. So we have a nice sci-fi Japanese city, I would say. At least the writing here looks Japanese. A little bit cyberpunk in there. With some, I don't know if these are fireflies. I don't think so. There's a moon up there and some stars. So that's pretty beautiful. Very nice. Blade Runner. Oh, okay. Is that your image, Laura? Blade Runner? Foxtail and tasels. Are they called tasels? These things on the steering, they are tasels. Civic AI link has the prompt. Oh, there's a Civic AI link. Oh no, you're talking about this one or the other one? Or did you send two links? No, I only see one link. Japanese blossom. You mean like this one here, the cherry tree? The trees are cool in the image. Yeah, right? Like growing out of the side of the buildings. That is pretty cool. Tassels. They're called tassels, really? Okay. I only know the other kind of tassels that you encounter later in life. Are they called tassels? I think they are, right? You know what I mean. Oh, man. All right. Okay, cool. Let's go. Let's go on to the next the next image. Cherry blossoms. Oh, look at that. Young Frankenstein. Is this an AI image? I guess this is it. What is that? Oh, we can do it big. There we go. We can make it big. Oh yeah, it's an AI image because of the hand. That looks a lot like what is the name? Yeah, young Frankenstein. Yes. By the way, I'm not sure I've ever seen the movie in full. Gene Wilder. Yes, Gene Wilder. Right. And this guy here, apparently he drank like insane amounts of coffee every day. And then sadly he died pretty young, if I remember his story correctly. Yeah, that is a pretty cool movie. But I'm not sure if I've ever seen the full movie, to be honest. Right, there we go. It looks a little bit like Gene Wilder. So it has a Gene Wilder vibes in there, right? There we go. Yeah. These kind of like legends from back in the day, right? They have been like really, I don't know. I feel like today we do have big actors in the way that they are like making huge bucks. And they are like, everybody knows them, but they are mostly known for being known. But they are not like, am I wrong about that? Like saying we don't have someone like Gene Wilder today or these other like characters from back in the day? Let me see. Oh, I go back here. Yeah, Mel Brooks, of course. Gene Wilder, Mel Brooks. Who else? Gene Hackman. Right? Michael J. Fox, of course, yes, right? I might be wrong, but I feel like we don't have too many of them, right? What's the name of the guy? I'm so bad with names. The guy who made the movie Dictator? The Dictator, Sacha Baron Cohen. So he's certainly a guy who not just is a good actor, but he actually made a dent in what movies are and how to tell stories. And he basically carved out a own genre for him, right? Peter Boyle. Peter Boyle is a legend. Who is Peter Boyle again? Sorry, I'm looking more at 80s movies than I'm looking at actually. But he looks very old, so. Oh yeah, yeah, of course, right. That guy. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to the image. Sorry, I'm looking too much at Google and too little at your Charlie Chaplin. No, I'm talking about people from today, right? Like, what are actors today who carved out an actual like genre of their own, right? Where you like, there is movies and then there is this person. Like there is the guy who made The Mask. Who is his name again? Man, I can't. My brain is dead today. The comedian who's really good. I mean, he made like basically every movie he's in is a movie about him rather than about the subject. So he certainly carved out an edge for himself. Denzel Washington, Gary Oldman, Jim Carrey. Yes, Jim Carrey. Absolutely. Yeah. Although he is, would you say Jim Carrey is like a contemporary actor, or is he like a classic actor? Because he's still like active, of course, but he's like Will Smith or people like that who are like, Will Smith had his big time like in the past, right? He still does good stuff and so on, but the height of his career is, I would say, at least 20 years back, right? For both Jim Carrey and Will Smith, right? Bruce Almighty. Yeah, that was a good one. Bruce Almighty was really good. Really like that. Brad Pitt. But is every movie with Brad Pitt is about Brad Pitt? Yeah, that's true. Harrison Ford. But Harrison Ford for sure is a classic. I mean, he's like retirement age, right? Dali Spacefish? Oh yeah, the image. Sorry, I should actually talk about the images. I'm sorry. These look really cool. Like modern art sculptures. A little bit Dali, you're right. Yeah. This kind of melting quality it has. So that's really strange. Never seen anything like this before. But that would also be interesting, right? That might be something for a Doctor Who episode, these kind of characters, right? It looks like it, right? The goofiness, the strangeness, the absurdness of all of that. And then at the same time, it has this kind of sci-fi character in it. Keanu Reeves, yes. That's a good. Tom Cruise, that's true. Tom Cruise actually carved out something for himself. That is true. Yeah. So he's like, he can turn stuff into, I don't know, just like from something that is not that interesting into something that is just like a monolith, like just standing there. So think about him as a person as you want. I think he's kind of strange maybe as a person. I don't know. I never met him. But for what he does as a movie and how he like transforms the story of a movie into something that is really big, it's interesting. He certainly has this kind of quality of not just being an actor, but actually transformative qualities to the medium of film. There we go. Wow. Okay. Certainly 80s vibe. Is that Midjourney? It looks like Midjourney. And then the puppets. By the way, do you remember? I'm talking so much about movies today. Do you remember the movie Puppet Master? It's super strange movie, like an old school horror movie, Puppet Master. Is it called Puppet Master or Master of the Puppets? I think Master of the Puppets is the music band, but maybe it's both the music band, music group. I don't know. Inside fiction, I don't know. Yeah, that's certainly Midjourney. You can also see from the style, it looks very Midjourney-like. This kind of softness and everything, very good. Right. Kristen Stewart. I don't remember right now who Kristen Stewart is, to be honest. The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension. What the hell is that? What? Buckaroo Banzai? Sorry, we have to look that up real quick. What? Buckaroo Banzai. What is this? The Eighth Dimension? What? Okay. Is it a B movie? It looks a lot like a B movie. Okay. Wow. Okay. Buckaroo Banzai. I mean, alone the word is cool. Let me write that down. Movie. I have to check out. I have to find that movie. Buckaroo Banzai. Okay, cool. Let's go back to this here. It's an awesome classic. Right. Peter Weller. Oh, Peter Weller from RoboCop. Yeah, but that's all classic. Or do you mean the new RoboCop movie? I actually like the new RoboCop movie, the one that plays mostly in that one house with the drug dealers. No, he's the classic guy, so that's the old school one. What is the other one called? RoboCop something. It's just called RoboCop. I kind of hate that when they make a new movie and they give it the same title as the old movie. It's kind of annoying. Is this the one that plays in the house? Not quite sure, but there's one that plays in this kind of house with the drug dealers, and they fight, and they get like thrown down in slow motion because they take that drug. I kind of like that movie. This is a really cool image, by the way. Very, very like, it has a little bit of Shining in there, right? A little bit of Shining and a little bit of what was it called? The movie with the puppet who kills everybody. Oh God, my brain. The little boy puppet. I can't remember. Anyways, let's go. Oh, this link. Does the link not work? Holy moly, what kind of a link is that? Oh, wow. Look at this. Dredd. That's Dredd? Oh. Judge Dredd? Oh my God. I'm such an idiot. Yes, you're right. That's not RoboCop at all. It's Judge Dredd. But they are similar, right? They have some similar qualities. Chucky. Yes, Chucky. Thank you. You're my saviors again today. My brain is just like Swiss cheese today. It has more holes than matter. Judge Dredd. Yes. I completely mixed that up. Judge Dredd. Yes, it's cool though. Very nice. Judge Dredd. Yeah. Not RoboCop. But they have some similarities, right? This is pretty cool, right? It's like a hippie sci-fi universe with the colors and everything. Right. So that's interesting. Very interesting. Do you sometimes think like if we had changed in the history a lot more into more like a peaceful, how would you say, peaceful life form? Is that the right way to phrase that? Rather than sticking to aggression and competition and stuff like that. That's just like, how far would we have come if we embraced progress over competition, right? I sometimes think about that, especially if I look at pets. I mean, pets are also competitive towards each other if they don't know each other. But at the same time, if you put a cat or a dog into any family, the cat or dog will love that family for the rest of his life and be super happy to be there. While when you put a human into a group with other humans, there is a very big likelihood that this person is kind of like having problems with the other people in there, because we are a lot more difficult. Of course, our lives are also more complex than a dog life or a cat life. We have a lot more social issues, cultural issues, all kinds of stuff. But if we would be more about embracing progress and happiness and finding connections rather than finding difficulties and things that separate us, I think we could have made a lot more progress as a society and as mankind as total, right? I think that might be good. By the way, and that might be a little bit off topic. I love to discuss Buddhism with ChatGPT, and I never understood the karma system. I always thought there's something off with karma system because it just doesn't make sense to have points and then be judged by points. And now I understood what the karma system is. It's not a point system. It's not judging you at all. And that's interesting. It's just the basically what karma is action and reaction as a natural thing that's happening. It's not judging in any way. It's just like a good example would be if you drink a lot of alcohol and then your health goes down. It's not because you're punished for drinking alcohol. It's a natural reaction of just what happens if you do that. And the same thing happens if you lie a lot to people. People are going to not trust you anymore, right? And you might be not part of that friend group anymore, not as a punishment, but because this is just a natural way of how things goes. If you can't be trusted, people don't trust you, right? So that's just what's happening. And that's basically what the karma concept is. And this is why they don't have to ask for forgiveness or anything like that. There is no sin in Buddhism as far as I understood it from what ChatGPT told me. Everything is natural cause, and you have to think about, what do I want to happen with my life? That's an interesting thing. It's a different approach, because if you have an outside creature that's deciding over if something is good or bad, and you can just ask for forgiveness like it is apparent to you, then you don't have the guilt in the same way. Do you know what I mean? Like, because if the guilt is forgiven by an outside entity, it's not your thing to take or your thing to keep. The other outside entity makes the decision for you. But if there is nobody there and you have to decide for yourself, it's all your own self. How do you say? Self-reliance? No, what it is? What is it? You have to stand up for yourself. I don't find the right word right now, right? But you have to. What the hell is the right word for that? Selbstverantwortung English. Responsibility. You have to carry your own responsibility, right? And that's different if there is an outside entity that is judging you, right? Because then a part of the responsibility is on that outside group, right? So, for example, if you are in a like, for example, in your everyday life with your government. Sorry that we take this discourse a little bit on a different topic, but if you have a government that makes rules on what you can and cannot do, there is a certain responsibility also on the government on what you do, because they made the rules and they do the judgment. So they are in part responsible for your actions, because you have to act within their system and you're unfree to leave that system. You have to follow these rules, so they have a partial responsibility, right? Because they apply the rules to you from the outside. And if there is no entity on the outside, there is no system on the outside, you have to be self-responsible for your own doings, because there is nobody else out there. You can't say, oh, the government is like, for example, if we compare God with the government, you couldn't say it's the fault of the government that I did something wrong, because the government made rules I just can't follow. If there is no government or there is no God, like in Buddhism, you have to just talk it out with yourself, and you have to be responsible for your own actions. You cannot say, oh, the system was bad and this is why I did something stupid. There is no system. So you have to figure out for yourself. If you're stupid on your own. You did a wrong decision, but you are fully responsible. So you have to figure out, why did I do that, right? That's kind of a nice and very big difference. Okay, let's go back to AI. Sorry, that was a little bit of a discourse on the side, little bit of philosophical corner. I still have to do these overlays though for my text. Are you hungover? No, I'm not hungover. My brain is just like melted cheese today. I can't remember anything. My brain is just very stupid today. I don't know what's going on. All right, we have already seen this. Oh shit, there's a lot of stuff to look at. Let's go here. Oh, Freak Hitman has a second image. Oh, well, okay. Let's have a look at that for a second. So this is the Mad Max cats. There we go. Very nice. I love cats. Yeah, I would have liked it more if they were like anthropomorphic, like humanoid creatures with cat hats. That would have been nicer. But yeah, that's also cool. Anyways, let's go on, because we already have looked at an image by you. Ooh, there we have. He is Bubblegum Head Boy. I don't know what's going on here. He is Bubble Boy. He brought his bubble with him. What is the chat saying, by the way? Be like a cat. Yeah, be like a cat, right? Let's go back to cats and dogs. Absolutely. I find ChatGPT, but it's so limited and absolutely woke garbage. Well, it depends on what you do with it, right? A tool is always just as good as you handle it. But I understand what you mean. Like, ChatGPT can be too woke about stuff where it doesn't allow you to look at a negative point of things. It makes it difficult to have different perspectives on stuff because it always wants to show you the positive thing, the positive side of things. So in that regard, I do understand, but basically the information you pick from something is also reliant on you. So you just like you still come in with your opinion and you try to figure out what is going on, right? And you can ask some question. And of course, yes, it's like whitewashing it a little bit. It's making it way too positive, but at the same time, you get some interesting answers that help you in a lot of ways to understand stuff, right? Want to be an open, independent, and not a nanny state. An open, yeah, absolutely, right? I mean, it depends. We have to, like, freedom is the measurement of control that is applied. There is no freedom that is completely without control, at least not in human society, right? In utopia, yes, of course you can think about that, but freedom in that sense doesn't mean that you are free. It means that you have a system that allows you to be free within the system, right? If that makes sense. How can I explain it a little bit better? If you have no rules at all, then nothing works, because there is always a system that you have in your everyday life. You have a everyday way you do things. You have things you like and don't like, and you have your limits to what you can endure or not endure. So there has to be some rules about your life, and that is the system. And that the common system is basically what everybody decides on. So freedom only means freedom within the most positive way of being able to live your life. It doesn't mean completely without rules, right? So it isn't really how can I say, my brain today. There isn't a contradiction between having a system and being free, is what I'm trying to say. Oh my God. Okay. That is wow. Okay. With horns. All right. Yeah. I don't know what to say about that. It's kind of crazy. Only freedom is restrained, otherwise infringed and chaos. To give someone charity, in fact, hurts them in the long run, proven by science. No, I would not agree with that. And I don't think it's proven by science. Because we also have, like, I mean, it depends on what you define as charity, right? But most things in society are based on not charity, but a charitable cause behind it. Like, for example, giving people education or caring about their health. And that absolutely helps. To nurture is a very important part. And nurturing is part, I would say, charitable to a certain degree. The word woke means absolutely nothing now. It used to be fairly specific, but now it just seems to mean whatever I don't like. And it's like a word. I think woke is kind of today in a overly, it's meaning kind of like overly political correct, or like a little bit of a know-it-all. I would define woke as being a know-it-all, maybe, in a certain way. And to be too PC, beyond the limits of rational reason, I would say, right? To be just trying to be PC for the reason of being PC, without actually thinking about the system that it is happening in, right? Sorry, it's suddenly everything is very philosophical. There we go. We have what, I don't know, RoboCop, warrior boy with the dragon, and the Dragon Ball also, like this. Oh God, what is he saying? What is Kamehame ball here, right? There we go. Classic counter argument would be like, but how do we trust a person's judgment of what's wrong and right for the community? A classic counter argument to what? You're free within the limits of these heavy chains bounding you to that wall. Okay, be happy. Not really. Ideally, we're able to live in our own community. Seems like like-minded people. I mean, everything can be a chain if you don't like it, right? Think about a kiss, right? A kiss is something nice most of the time, but if you don't want that kiss, it's something terrible, right? So everything can become a chain depending on what you see it, how you see it, if you wanted it or not. So it's kind of difficult to define. There is nothing that is inherently good or bad. Everything can become good or bad depending on how you relate to that action. Like a punch in the face with your fist is not a good thing in most times. But if you're in the sports of getting punched in the face, it's a good thing, right? Because that's why you came to the ring, to get punched, right? It's part of the sport. Like this kind of face smacking sport where they hit each other in the face and see who can withstand the hardest smack. That's what you want to have at that moment. This is why you go there. But of course, if it's happening without reason on the subway, not exactly what you're going for, right? So everything can become a good thing or a bad thing. Woke is a perfect world. It describes people who just woke up. Ah, interesting. Yes. Yeah, I mean, that's the word root, as far as I know. Woke, the word root of woke is to wake up inside of your mind. But of course, it was abused in various ways. Is this the image we are looking at here? Wait, Lila? Yeah, Leah. Sorry, Leah. There we go. Oh, okay. Like a dimension or something, or a very nice room light in a dirty room. It looks like a little bit like a photo by Jeff Wall, a little bit, and then also like a movie scene. So that's kind of cool. Punk somebody with that fireball. Yes. Can we get back to AI images? Yeah, that's true. Let's go back to AI images. That is true. What kind of service is this, by the way? Oh, it's my Discord group. Okay, I thought it's kind of a specific service. Perception is more important than the event. Yeah, absolutely. Perception is more important than the event, right? Even the emotion itself can change depending on the perspective. Yeah, totally. Absolutely. Whatever you like expect at that moment, no matter how good the intention was or not, it can be harmful. So there can be a problem. Let's go back to AI though. You're right. Too much philosophy, too little. Oh, sorry, that link doesn't work. Pauls, please send that again because the link does not work. Maybe it's either you took it down or maybe it's a private image. Send me a link that's public. Cosmos Mythos. Wow, that's a cool name. What's the time, by the way? 21. Okay, cool. Oh, look at that. Reminds me a little bit of Razorhead. Is the name Razorhead of the guy? Why, by the way, why is he called Oh, no, it's not Eraserhead. No. What is he called? The Pinhead. Pinhead? Is he called Pinhead? Yeah, this guy. Is he called Pinhead? Really? Hellraiser's Pinhead. Oh, man. Imagine you try to be the super evil guy and then your name is Pinhead and you look like Mama's pincushion. That's not... I don't know. I mean, it's certainly a very iconic look, but at the same time, it's just a little bit goofy, right? Although I kind of wonder how they made all these pins stick so nicely out. Maybe they had some plastic on the inside. Pinhead. But Pinhead sounds like a little bit demeaning. It doesn't sound very dangerous. Pinhead. Nowadays, seems like a mainstream political correct position. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we are in a very strange time. Very, very strange time. There we go. Look at that. Screwhead with some gauges on the top. Are they called gauges? These kind of meters here? Measuring some stuff? Maybe measuring his anger and stuff? Love, peace, and happiness. Those are the three things that are measured here. To his face in the dark alley, though. Yeah, everything is a gangster until Pinhead. Until you meet Pinhead in a dark alley. Oh, look at that! Wow, that has some very nice old school sci-fi vibes right there. Look at that, with the burning ceiling, fire breaking out on board of either it's a science station Or it's a kind of a vehicle or something, because it has these kind of big windows and there's a room. So this seems to be something that's driving on the ground. Interesting. Love it. Very cool. Pinhand looks very comfy. Oh, yes. Like acupuncture. Yeah, you're right. Do you say acupuncture, or what do you say? Right, yeah. Is that a pronunciation? Doing stuff on his mental his mental state. Right. Sci-fi Harry Potter. This is sci-fi Harry Potter here, or do we look at something else? I'm sorry about my pause. I just read submit AI work, so I did. Oh yeah, we have to go a little bit faster. But it ain't no sci-fi. I just wanted your critical opinion. Well, we have to see if that's okay. Here we have a work by Patrick. That is a YouTube movie, though. We can have a look a little bit. Let's see. Let's turn off the music real quick. Ooh, what is happening here? Chittering? Is this LCM? I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what this is on the left side. Why this is so like. Is this the render process, or why is it like doing this kind of like strange effect? What's going on here? Fantasy Lady Showcase. I mean, the images look really cool, but this is very distracting, and I don't know why it's there. But it's cool with the scales and everything. Very nice. Okay, the Snake Lady. Interesting. I don't know what's going on with this part here. Is there a description here? Show real different landscapes generated with AI. Animation and video rendering was done in Blender. Landscapes? Oh, it's a good thing I turned off the sound, because otherwise I might get like copyright strike. Not copyright, copyright, not strike, but the sound will be turned off. Oh God, I have to drink something. Sorry. Yeah, it's pretty distracting to look at, so maybe not the best idea if you want people to look. Oh, sci-fi clown. There we have it. All right, the what is it called? Neon synth wave sci-fi clown. This is the cozy version of it. He's creeping up you in his coat. There we go. It's the it version of Hugging Face or GitHub. There we go. And he also has a chest light, or maybe this is the buzzer you have to click. Pretty cool though. Very interesting. Nice overall composition, and like colors and everything is very nice. I like the details of the skin. So that's pretty cool. Also from the checker, the material of the checker is really nice. Very cool. Very good. What's going on? We're doing kind of a live challenge. Not really a challenge, but it's a kind of a challenge, right? Where there is like 80s. The hell is this? Anyone knows how to use these? What the hell is this? It looks like Peanuts, right? Kind of like Peanuts turned into an art sculpture. But this should be like 80s movie scene. So this is not a movie scene. Oh my God. Is anybody remembering this movie with the duck? Holy crap. That was a very strange movie. What is 80s movie with duck? What is it called? Howard the Duck. Howard the Duck, yes. That movie is super extra strange. And then you have this actress. Like, this is the guy in the movie, and this is the actress, which is the actress from Back to the Future, and she's falling in love with the duck, and then they are, you can see here on this screenshot, they are in bed together. What the hell? Who came up with that concept? Like, I'm not sure if this would be able to be done today with all the kind of wokeness going around, but that's like super strange, right? Oh my God, that is a super extra strange movie. Howard the Duck, yeah. I should watch that again though. It's kind of cool. And look at the hairdo from her. Because he's also, I think he's playing music in the movie. Where's the image? There we go. This is kind of like a Bavarian version of Howard the Duck. Triplehead says, where they walk into the bathroom and there is no toilet roll, only a shell. Oh, that's what's the name of that movie with the shells? It's with Sylvester Stallone. What is it called? What is the movie called? He's frozen and then he wakes up again, and damn it. Sci-fi movie. What's that? Yeah, Demolition Man. That was also a good one. Demolition Man. Actually, if you want to, like, this is one of the more enjoyable classic sci-fi movies. You should check that out. With Snipes, Wesley Snipes, the good old Snipe here, and then also with Sylvester Stallone, and with her, what's her name again? Sandra Bullock, yes, of course. So some pretty big names in there. Very goofy movie, but also very cool, right? Demolition Man, yeah. Encino Man, what is that, Encino Man? This guy who looks like the Pope. That movie is great. You should watch that movie if you haven't watched it yet. All right, let's go here. I wish there were a lot of movies I could see again for the first time. Oh, nice. So we have some anime stuff here. Should we click at that? Let's see. Oh, okay, that's okay. It's just a very tight suit. There we go. Nice. Anime style, old school. Space elf, apparently, with the spiky ears here. Very nice. God loves ducks. Is that with the swearing tickets? Yes, the swearing tickets. That's also Demolition Man. Right. I love that scene. That is so cool. Thank you very much for the submission. Oh, whoa. Look at that. Nice. I love the Alien movies. Even the newer ones, I like them. With, what is it called? Pandora? Is it called Pandora? No, Prometheus. Sorry. Also very good. Wow, like that. Interesting. Very cool. This is also like, of course, with H.R. Giger, he really gave that and like one of the most iconic sci-fi designs ever, I would say. So yeah, absolutely amazing. And it's kind of interesting. You see what happens if you bring actual real artists into creating this and actually trust the artistic guidance of the directors and the artists who create the characters and stuff like that. How good movies you get from that, right? That is pretty amazing. Like really iconic things that also change the way you tell stories, stuff like that, especially with the first Alien movie where you hardly ever see the alien at all. Pretty cool. Pandora is Avatar. Yeah, that's true. Right. Pandora's Avatar. Terminator Xenomorph. Prometheus, where no one knows how to run to the... Yeah! Well, that's like one of the downsides. And I completely don't understand why this happens. In Prometheus, there is so many scenes where you would think they could really easily have written it in a different way that makes sense, and they went with the thing that makes the least sense of all. I don't understand why they came up with these decisions. Why go for the stuff that makes no logical sense? They could like just rewrite it a little bit and it would make totally sense and it would be good and people would be responsible. And you would have basically the same story, right? I don't get that. I don't understand that. How that happens. Anyways, let's go on here. Revolved? Oh! Oh, that's her. What is the name of her, by the way? I completely forgot that. Back to the Future actress. What's her name? I love her face. Leah Thompson, yes. There we go. One of the cutest faces ever in these kind of characters, especially from Back of the Future. Very nice. Very good. Leah Thompson. Yeah, so Thompson. It looks like this character looks a little bit like her, right? Has this kind of qualities. And then we have, I would say, the Cookie Monster. Did they hire Sam Beck already? I don't think they did. I didn't see anything about that. Wasn't the spaceship in Prometheus the one from Alien versus Predator? When in the ending scene, the dead Predator had a larva in him. No, I don't think it was. And also in the second movie, what is it called? Like they have this Prometheus, this alien ship crashing on the planet, and this is kind of like portrayed a little bit like the home planet of these of that kind of alien race who created the basically the black goo. But I don't think it's the home world. It's a little bit unclear. But it's not the world from the first Alien movie, even though the crash site looks like it. And the scene inside with this kind of pilot seat looks like it. But it's a different planet than the planet from the first movie. As far as I know. I might be wrong about that. But I'm pretty sure it's a different planet. It's not the home planet. Because otherwise, why wouldn't they have found all these kind of like buildings in the first movie? And even in the second or third movie, there's no kind of like alien buildings in there, right? So that's pretty cool here. They kind of like do an interview, not really, but it kind of looks like. So that's pretty interesting. Okay, cool. Let's go on to the next one. Very, very nice images today. Oh, with the alien landing. That looks like, what is what is the movie called? District something something? Alien movie District? District 89, I think. Sci-fi movie District. Yeah, District 9. Not 89, but just District 9. Oh, it looks very different, actually. It's also a very good movie, by the way. I'm also kind of like a political movie. So it's interesting that this movie is at the same time very entertaining, but also at the same time, I think it is about apartheid. Not 100% sure. But it certainly has a lot of to do with refugees and mistreatment of people and stuff like that. So it's at the same time it's political but also entertaining, and it's not finger wagging. It's just in an entertaining way, political and educational. This kind of looks a little bit like it. Maybe not. It could also be like I think it maybe looks a little bit more like the spaceship from Independence Day. Dune Bruce. Oh yeah, a little bit of Dune in there, right? That's true. Didn't think about that. The Creator movie? What is the Creator movie? Very political. Going to be a new one. Part 2. Really? Is it going to be a part 2? Oh, interesting. Okay. Interesting. Movie cover. Oh, you mixed up the fields. No matter. Doesn't matter. Oh, Max Headroom. There we go. Good old Max Headroom. Very cool. The good old Max Headroom. He was so famous in the past, and I cannot remember why. There's, of course, this kind of scene in the Eminem movie music video. And then, of course, there's the Max Headroom movie. Did he have a TV show? Why was he so like famous? Maybe he had a TV show. I think we looked that up last time, and I still forgot about that. Like 80s. Same director as Rogue One? Really? District 9 has the same director as Rogue One? Or do I like misread that? Came out last month. The part 2 came out last month. I have to check that out. Max Headroom. There we go. MTV. Oh, was he an MTV character? The documentary Jodorowsky's Dune. Oh, okay. I will note that down. Let me see. And then there is also the District. Is it called District 10? The second movie? Second movie. Okay, I have... Remind me of the Rickroll. A little bit, yeah. A little bit of Rickroll is also in there. We could actually do the next challenge could be like a AI Rickroll. That would be interesting, right? Ooh, the Hulk versus Batman. I would think that Batman doesn't have a chance against Hulk, but probably Batman is coming up with some kind of sleeping gas or something like that. And this is the old school Batman with the yellow belt, the tool belt, where they have all kinds of stuff. Like no matter what he needs, it's inside of that little belt. Niall Blomkamp is District 9 and Gareth Edwards is the creator. The creator? Let me check that out. What is the creator? Is that a movie? Oh. Sci-fi film. Okay, I need to check that out too. Let me note that down. Movie. There we go. The creator. Cool. Thank you very much for that. Pretty awesome. There we go. Do we have more submissions? No. It's kind of like dying down a little bit. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, it's a long one. Look at that. Very nice. Very cool. Right. What's the? By the way. Before I forget that, and this is not like any kind of like promotion or anything, but one of my friends on Twitter, Heather, she is a judge on the last Nimbus movie competition, so you might want to check that out. But there's a prize of $5,000 for that. I created my entry. I didn't submit it because I created the entry and I did not read anything about what is actually asked from you. And so I created the completely wrong entry for that. I can show you that, by the way. 1 second. Let me find that real quick. I think I made a very nice movie poster and then it was like completely wrong because it's just not what they are looking for. And then I got a little bit bored, but I might do it again though. I might do a second one. Let me see. So this is. Does it work? Let's go like this. This is the movie poster I made. The Last Nimbus. There we go. There's a little bit of a text up here with like fake art, like actor names, and it has this kind of Lord of the Ring vibes, and down here is the name of the movie, and that's completely not what they want. As far as I get it, they want to have like a apocalyptic sci-fi movie, and the title has to be in the top part of the poster and stuff like that. And I don't have that at all. So yeah, I have to kind of redo that, maybe at some point. It's kind of finishing soon though, so I should do that rather soonish. But if you want to take part in that, it's Hive 3 AI. Hive3.ai, you can enter for free. Just because I'm just saying that because I know her from Twitter, so it might be cool to enter there. And also, like here she is, Heather from Twitter. She also is very good with her Twitter account, and she makes live audio kind of podcast things and stuff like that about talking about AI. So you might want to follow her too on Twitter. Does it say anything about Heather Cooper? Yes, Heather Cooper. You might want to check her out, and you might want to check out Hive 3. Okay, anyways, let's go back here. Pretty cool image. Very, very nice. Really like that. Reminds me of Dark Crystal a little bit, right? Yes, absolutely. By the way, this reminds me I have not seen Dark Crystal yet, which is a shame. Shameful. Shame. I have not seen that yet. I don't have Netflix right now. I only have Disney Plus. Which is also shame, because Disney is kind of crapping the bed with all the bad movies. So yeah, I should cancel that. Ooh, another alien. A little bit more slick alien, a little bit more insect-like, maybe? Would you say? No, not insect-like. What's the name? Salamander? These kind of creatures, you know what I mean? You need to watch it. Absolutely, yes. Deadline 2 days. Yeah, the deadline is in 2 days. But if with AI, I mean, you can like just do it in half an hour or something. You can create something pretty amazing. I'm using Midjourney for that because Midjourney is really good at movie posters. I can show you some of the stuff I have created with that. Let's do a little excursion here. 1 second. I just want to show you some of the stuff I have created with it. 1 second. Let me show you. Like this, for example. It's pretty cool. It looks a little bit like Doom, right? I'm just showing you some real quick with the prompt. The prompt is award-winning, stunning graphic design, and then what you want to have, and then at the end, movie poster and large font. And you can do some really cool stuff. Look at that one, for example. Also, very nice movie posters in there. So Midjourney is just very, very good at that stuff. There's some more things here. Let's see if there's some good stuff. Yeah, so for like prototyping, stuff like that, it can be really good. Maybe this one is also nice, but let's see. This is the one from that. You see there's even a font suggestion down here in the font color. I took the same font color, but I changed the font and also the writing. But it's pretty much there from Midjourney, right? So Midjourney is just really good at that stuff, right? Another kind of Lord of the Rings style image. There you have some other images with bigger characters in there. Looks a little bit like these kind of like synthwave, old school sci-fi movies. Also very nice. Sorry, I wanted to make this big. There you go. So Midjourney is just like a wonderland of trying out things. And then you can bring them over into Stable Diffusion, do more with them. So I would say if you're an artist or a designer, I would absolutely suggest to get the Midjourney subscription and then use also Stable Diffusion at the same time. Because Midjourney is for prototyping, for fast ideas. It's just insanely good. Look at that. And then you put that and re-render it in Stable Diffusion or use it as an input for ControlNet or whatever you want to do. And you can just like do really, really good stuff, right? What was her name? Heather Cooper is her name. Let me find that real quick. 1 second. Twitter. Heather. There you go. So that's her name. 1 second, I put it in there. There you go. Check her out. She's really good on Twitter. She does also these live things. I'm gonna start the live things also. Yeah. Next week, I'm gonna do my first live event on Twitter. Hopefully it's gonna go down well. Let's see. Yeah, but it's just like there's a ton of stuff you can do with that, right? Always kind of like interesting movie covers and such. This one was also a contender. I also built that out as a cover, but again, it's not fitting. That was also nice with the... I think I even like built that with the text in there. Let me see. Let me check that real quick. Did I not put the text in? For some reason, I didn't save the version with the text in it. Ah, strange. Okay, anyways. Let's go back here and look at your images. Okay. And we are reaching 2 hours, by the way. All right, so this is very, very cool with the alien. He's even shooting flames. I think the alien burrito was a little bit sharp. A little bit spicy. Sorry, not sharp. Spicy. We should do more of these. More of what? Everyone's, yeah, absolutely. I like to see everyone's creations and creativity, so that's pretty cool. And then at the same time, I have time to talk about things because when I create stuff, oh, this is from the same person again. So we have a big bad man here fighting in the toy store, I guess. It's a crossover of Batman and Toy Story. The war, the end. What was it called? Like in Marvel, is it called Endgame? The Toy Story Endgame. There we go. But we have seen this from the same creator before, so I'm just jumping over that. Oh, there we have Chucky. Oh yeah, there we go. Wow, look at the hands. The hands work out very well. Wow, nice. With the big knife and everything. Woo, Chucky the murder puppet. There we go. Nice one. Look at that. That worked out really well. Pretty cool. Endgame. Yes, absolutely. Endgame. Blend game. The Batman blend game. Right. Rank all of the images and declare a winner. I don't think we have the time for that. And also it wasn't about winning or losing, it's more about the challenge, the time challenge of challenging yourself to create these images. Is this guy down here in painting? I think it is, because it looks like it's a little bit different than the rest of the image. But it's kind of it's nice how this is like, it's the same time it looks like an explosion or like a gate where this kind of UFO is coming out of. And then he's shooting that kind of rocket smoke out of there for the landing or something like that. Pretty cool. Gotta go. Yeah, thank you very much for watching my stream. Thank you. And we're gonna quit down rather soon anyway, so that's okay. Chucky and Chucky Cheese. Ah, getting hungry. There we go. Good old Chucky. I wonder how soon they will come up with a movie, a remake of Chucky. That's probably going to be really, really bad. Your own movie poster of an idea I'm pursuing. Oh, really? To this one here? Wait, let me see. What is this? Oh, wow. There we have another submission of the Werewolf Man. Very nice. With the leather jacket, Mr. Rock and Roll Wolf. There we go. Pretty cool. Hi, Robomar. How are you doing? Thanks for joining. Very nice to see you. Pretty cool. There we go. And let's see the last one here. Oh, wow. Night of the Living Drones. This is a nice one. Look at that. Wow. And this is AI? The text with the people, the crowd down there, this is done with AI? Really? That is crazy good. Is this DALL-E 3 or what is that? There's a reboot of Chucky? Holy crap. Really? Is it bad? Is it as bad as I imagine it to be right now in my head? Reboot of Chucky? Child's Play? There's a reboot? Oh my god. I hope that's not a Chucky reboot. Is that a fan project? That looks like crap. That can't be real. That can't be. Is it a real movie? Child's Play? Fandom? No, this has to be like a fan movie. I hope this is not a real movie, because that looks like absolute crap. Child's Play? Chucky reboot. Let me... Is this a real movie? Can't be, right? Holy crap, that's a real movie? Oh no. The old movie's also... The old movie's called Child's Play? Really? Didn't even know that. Oh. 2019. Holy crap. With Buddy. Do we have some... Oh, come on. Did it stop? Does it really look that bad? Does he really look that bad in the movie? In a 2019 movie, it looks like this? Holy crap. That is very bad. What the hell? Why does he look like that? What? Ah, thank you very much, Death God. Thank you. That's a crazy username. Chucky was only the German title. Oh, really? Chucky was only the German title? Is he not called Chucky at all? I think he's called Chucky, no? Interesting. But this is very amazing here with the text. Sorry that we switched over to the other thing. So that is really impressive with the text in here that is made out of people running on the ground. That is crazy. Very interesting. Really good work. And then also the Disney Pixar text in here. Very nice. the Chucky boy. Chucky? Chunky? No, Chucky. I'm saying Chucky. Chucky was only German title. You submitted another picture? Oh. Well, probably, yeah, because this is not what they want. Because they wanted the movie to be called The Last Nimbus, so it wouldn't fit at all. If the movie is called Night of the Living Drones, that wouldn't work for the challenge. There's a TV show also, 2021? What? Oh, man. Okay, there's a TV show also. Oh, we have another submission. Let's go. Von Leah again. Oh, look at that. Wow, nice. Interesting. That also looks like Midjourney, right? Pretty sure it is. Very nice, though. Pretty cool. Nice style. She's a little bit like... The composition is a little bit strange because they like the screen here, which also looks like a fish tank, kind of looks like it's sitting right next to her, but at the same level, rather than sideways of her, so she can look at the screen, right? It's a little bit too close to the camera. Kind of strange composition, but otherwise pretty cool. Very nice scene. Demon Core 3. Child's Play TV series. I have to check that out. Okay, cool. Anyways, I think we are at the end of the line for the stream, basically. Was pretty good. Well, very nice submissions. Thank you very much, everybody. Do we have anything here? 1 second. That I could... oh, wow. I did so much... these are my images here, so that doesn't help. Okay. You're right. We should have probably looked for some, like, favorite image. And so we can show that as the last image or something. This one is pretty cool, though. With the alien. Look at that. Very nice. Okay, cool. The nice Demon Core. There we go. So, thank you very much, my friends, for joining me. It was a really cool challenge. I very much enjoyed all of your submissions. Let's see, maybe next time we do something more goofy, a little bit more funny topic, less sinister, more, I don't know. You can also submit topics. We can think about that. I thought 80s sci-fi is kind of a cool topic to start off with. And then let's see what we do next week. Also, wait a second. What is the date? Because I'm flying to Thailand. Yes, next week I can stream. Next Sunday I can do a stream. And then next week, during the week, I'm doing the Twitter thing. I'm going to put a post into my Discord community. And I'm going to put a post into my YouTube community tab. So you will see about the announcement about the Twitter thing. I still have to think about a topic. For that, and also hopefully find a special guest for that. That would be pretty nice. And then we can, yeah, let's see what we're going to talk about. So yeah, it was amazing to have you. I didn't do a live stream in the last 2 weeks. I think it feels like forever, like it was ages ago. So it was really cool to hang out with you again. And yeah, see you soon, my friends. Have a good night. Let me find the end music here. I already found it. That's pretty good. And then let me put this back here. All right. My friends, it was a pleasure. I'm very thankful for all of your submissions. And I hope you also enjoyed the challenge of today and all the topics. It was a little bit philosophical in the meantime, but I think we had a lot of fun. So it was really cool to see all of you again. And yeah, see you soon in the events of the next weeks and the videos of the next week. Okay, bye, my friends. Bye.